Today is Monday, the 2nd of May 2022. This is Hoopla World TV, reporting for the Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture from Umueri Royal Palace. And today we are the guest of His Royal Majesty Igwe Saban Izuchukwu Emeka Okebo II of Umueri. Your Majesty, it's our pleasure to be here again. Yes, thank you very much. So, Your Majesty, we'll start by congratulating you on the recent elections.
Okay,
The UGA election. Remember the last time we were here, you were speaking to the people of Umueri on the eve of the election, and you are asking for calm, you are asking for patience, for love, and for everything. Yes. So, with the benefit of hindsight, how would you say that the elections went? Did you fulfill the expectations you said that time?
Well, let me use the opportunity to also congratulate the entire people of Umueri because the victory and the success made on that very 5th of March was actually for all of us. Because for a very long time, Umueri people have been clamoring for an election that will bring in a substantive executive of Umueri General Assembly. And to God be the glory. It was made possible through the grace of God on the 5th of March. So let me thank the people of Umueri, good people of Umueri, who came out in their good numbers to exercise their franchise. They made a statement, and the statement was clear that this is the person that they wanted. And Chief Johnny Mechia emerged the winner of that election with a very wide margin. So let me congratulate him also and other members of his executive for their emergence as the President General of my community, Umueri. To God be the glory.
So congrats once more,
Thank you.
Your Majesty. The elections took place as scheduled
Yes.
on the 5th of March.
Yes,
Emily Dika IGWE and ka IGWE ekwu kịta na
it was peaceful.
ọ nwere onye arọpụtara.
Yes.
O bidowo ọrụ.
Oh, sure.
O bidowo ọrụ as he started work. He was sworn in on the 18th. On the 18th.
April.
That's barely 2 weeks now.
Yes.
That's barely
He
2
has
weeks.
started his work with his team of executive, and so far so good. Umueri have seen the difference.
You are smiling, Your Majesty. Yes.
Because that election alone gave me joy. Because you remember how many times we planned it and the government aborted it. And the rumor then was that it was IGWE. It was aborting it. I don't know that IGWE, my own IGWE is so powerful that if government fix the election, that I will go and tell government not to, to conduct the election. But thank God, it has come and gone. So all those rumors, all those gossips are now history.
So you know, kuna ọkpa kero pụrụ gị n'ụlọ.
Well, the town government is divided into two.
Yes.
The President General, who is in charge of administrative part of the government, and the traditional ruler, who is at the apex of the leadership of the community,
Yes.
and who is in charge of tradition and culture, and plus the cabinet members and the rest, the quarter chairman.
Okay.
So I'm happy that I've gotten a helper, somebody who will be talking with me in terms of how to move Umueri forward.
Yes.
Thank you.
And now, after 2 weeks, before there were expectations and things, and now 2 weeks after, how do you feel about the new president? Do you think your hopes will be actualized given the events of the last 2 weeks since the new administration was sworn in?
Well, like I said, that he has started very well. One of the functions he did, which I was privy to it, was part of the program, which was in the function. I gave my advice. I made a very long speech on that very day, and I think I was very much understood. So that is the kind of thing that we need in this community for Umueri to go forward. And at that program, I used it as an opportunity to appeal to our people, my good people of Umueri, especially those living outside Umueri and those in the diaspora outside Nigeria, to bring part of their wealth home to empower our youth. Nowadays, a lot of youths are idle. They are idle. They have no job. So, but if we do a program that will be able to create job opportunities for our teeming youth, it will make them to get out of the streets doing one form of criminal or criminality. So I think I am so happy that he has started very well. And my prayer is that himself and his team of executive, that they will continue to work together as a team and work together in conjunction with IGWE and the IGWE Council, so that Umueri will be a better place. I want to use this opportunity to call on the Umueri to come together, to rally around the PG, to rally around the entire leadership of Umueri. There cannot be two leaders in a community. There can only be one leader, either at the town union level, the IGWE level, the quarter level. There can only be one leadership, and we have to acknowledge that and respect those leadership for Umueri to move ahead.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And now you were quoted towards the end of the last, the caretaker committee. You were quoted as saying that if it were not for the statutory compulsion that there must be elections, that you would have wanted the Commander Charles Ifediora to continue. Is that an assessment of his performance in his period as caretaker chairman?
You know, I made that statement, and why I made that statement is that whenever there is an examination, or whenever there are students, there are people, a place where people gather, there will be an appraiser. We have had a lot of caretaker committees before his appointment as the caretaker of Umueri last year. And I appraise them, those that had worked before him, and looking at his performance and all what he was able to achieve within a short period of less than 1 year.
About 9 months or so.
Less than 1 year.
Yes.
And I came to a conclusion that he did very well. Before now, what we have been experiencing or what we have been seeing is chairman and his executive staying there for 9 months or 1 year or more. And if they were asked to conduct the election, their main concentration will be that election. So when this one came, was focused on the election that he was asked to conduct, was also focused on making sure that there is peace in the Umueri community. And thirdly, was able to buy 3 Sienna vehicles. So the question is, how did he manage to get the money? From where did he get this money to buy these 3 Sienna cars for the vigilante, for the security of this community? Then what happened to other caretaker chairmen who have come and gone? Where are their own Sienna? Where are their own boss? What achievements have they made other than what specifically government asked them to do? So after assessing all these things, I made that statement, and I still stand by it. If you were to be a native of Nei, I would have asked that
the Nei to just allow him to continue.
The Nei people ask him to continue. So he did very well, and I thank God for it.
So, Your Majesty, you are sitting on the throne of Umueri, apex of Umueri authority and power. Yeah. So, will you use this opportunity to give a vote of thanks to the people of Umueri, on behalf of people of Umueri, to Commander Ifediora for his service and his team.
Yes, he just handed over to this new President General on the 18th of April 2022. And though the people who attended the swearing in they were able to give him vote of thanks.
Yes.
But Umueri, I used to tell our people that there is need for appreciating ourselves. If someone does something good, we need to appreciate him. Like what you are doing, you, Agape, Pastor Agape, you started with the
Area
our
house.
house, Eri house,
Yeah.
and you are now doing a good work with this Opla television. You need to be appreciated, just like the former caretaker committee. So I think that at the appropriate time, where we gather themselves at one place and then say thank you to the man who has given them 3 Sienna bus. It wasn't from his personal pocket. It was from the income being generated in the community, in our community. Remember that Umueri is no longer the Umueri that it used to be that time. Umueri now has an airport. A lot of investors are coming in Umueri. A lot of people are now interested in developing, siting their projects in Umueri. So they're coming to buy land, and each land that you buy will have a commission to be given to the town union, to the community of Umueri. So he was able to do all these things and was able to save money to buy those 3 Sienna vehicles. And those Sienna vehicles, we have never seen anything like that before. In all the administrative, substantive, and caretaker, we've never witnessed that. So if somebody does a good thing, we need to appreciate the person. We need to say thank you. Like what I'm doing in Umueri today. They may not understand it. They may not appreciate it. But when I am no more, that's when they will realize what I'm doing.
No, they will realize it while we are here. We are realizing it already. Realizing it already.
No problem.
Your Majesty, so how is Umueri going to say thank you to you? I understand that Charles is coming out for election to the House of Assembly and things. Will the Umueri people use it as an opportunity to say thank you to Charles for the good work?
Well, that is political. Without being told, there's no any other Umueri person that is coming.
That's coming out.
That is coming out for Anambra State House of Assembly election. So definitely, Umueri will show.
That will be a beautiful opportunity for Umueri to say thank you in a way that matters.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
I'm talking about Umueri gathering themselves in one place to say thank you for your job well done.
Okay.
Politically.
Emelia send off. Emero when you send off. What you feel? Inya be as send off. Yes, that is very true. Hey. No, design my invitation card. So, Your Majesty, if also na kai nekwanya na Saturday gara aga taa bụ Monday. Taa bụ Monday. O nwere program emebu na ya eme. Kedu ka o ji gaa Umueri dị a? Umueri dị a. Kedu maka ndị mmadụ na-ajụ ese ife dị iche n'iche ma emelụ ma emerọ kedu ife ọ bụ maka ya. Ihe ji ebe awa agba Umueri ovu ma ọ banyele program ahụ.
Daalụ rinne. On the 30th, ka anyị kwadoro na anyị ga-enwe Umueri Day na National Museum of Unity n'Enugu. Mana anyị mesie wee nọdụ ala wee gbakọọ ilu gbakọọ azụ wee fụ na isi na Umueri wee buru Umueri Day wee jebe Enugu na National Museum na ọ ya ada ụda mana ọ ya dasiri ike maka na ndị Umueri ya eche na-egwu anyị riro nne anyị wee sị na ọ ya aka mma ka anyị budetie na Umueri mana ọ ya bụrụzi na 30th ahụ. So na Umueri Day adịgo in the pipeline a ga-emelili ya eme mana ọ ma apụzi n'Enugu. Enugu abụrụ ebe anyị bụ Umueri ka ọ bụ and ebe ọbụla anyị ga-eme na Umueri ebe ọbụla anyị ga-eme bụ Umueri dị ga-abụ na Umueri ka a ga-anọ wee na-eme ka o wee daa ụda wee na-ayọ ka ndị niile ndị wetara ego ndị tinyere advert ndị kwadosili nri kaba esi wee bịa wee mesị owepụ na emere kaba na-ewu n'iwu na ego batinyere anarọ n'iyi na mgbe ọbụla anyị ga-akwado ya n'ime arụ ọnwa na a ga-agbalị mbọ bụ na ego anarọ n'iyi na ndị wetara ego for advert na-etinyere advert ma bụ ewu n'iwu na ebe anyị mere maka ọdịmma Umueri anyị ejiri obi abụọ wee mee ya maka na ọ bụrụ na anyị mee ya na Enugu sọsọ ego anyị ga-eji wee gba moto wee buga ndị mmadụ Enugu ma ego a ga-eji wee kwado ma riski dị na ya abụrụ obere ibe ọnya ka anyị resịrị anya mụ na the town union wee kpaa wee sị ka ọ dịba ka anyị plan ọmalụ mbọsị a ga-eme na Umueri and anyị na-elekwuzi anya na n'ime arụ a na anyị ga-enwe ebe a na-akpọ Umueri mass return kaligo mgbe arụ eli anyị medebere and mass return dị ezigbo mkpa ka emee ya and mụnwa leziri anya kwuo na ụvara na-agbawa na Disemba ọbụla ọ na-aga na n'ibe omume na-akali akali so wee na-decide mụ na ndị town union akpaghị anyị ka ya akpakwu ya ọzọ ka m bupụzie ya na Disemba bukezie ya na arụ ọzọ nwere ike bụrụ Febụwarị nwere ike bụrụ Maachị nọ anyị nenezie deti ọbụla anyị mere agri so ebe dị ekwu ya bụ ka onye ọbụla malụ maka ndị na-etinye ebe na 29 maọbụ 28 fa wepụrụ na ụbọchị Umueri sisi were so ọlụla bụ 27th a ji eme meeting wepụ mbọsị ndị youth ya eme their youth day ndị ọzọ zibe ahụ oke tinyezie ebe omume so na-emesikwa na Umueri ga-akpakwa maka a na-agba a na-eli olili a na-agba ozu ọ dịrọ mma ọ bụrụ ka ndị obodo ndị ọzọ si eme ya obodo ndị ọzọ a na-etinyere ọ dịka from Jenụwarị 5 ma 6 wee gawazie akaba ji eme ebe gbasara ọkụ ozu na ebe ndị ọzọ a na-arapụ that period ka ọ bụrụ ezumike ka ndị mmadụ bịa so emesie mụ na ndị town union ga-abịa ka anyị malụ ka a ga-esi wee na-eme ya wee nyere onye ọbụla ego karịa ma ịbịa mmadụ nwere ike nwesị invitation ili mbọsị so ya amarozi ka ihe esi wee meme ihe ke nwoke eke so ọ dị very important na anyị nebeli anya.
Your Majesty, dịka mụnwa na onwe m as Pastor Ben Agape and Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture na-etinye ọnụ wa na-agba ndị Umueri dịka Kijiwekwu ma ndị wetara ego ma ndị tụrụ ụtụ ebe dị n'iche n'iche ma ndị tụrụ anya na-eya eme ebe a ọ dịka emere ozi ya eya emie Umueri niile ya eso Center for Research Igbo History and Culture ya eso mụnwa na onwe m ya ebu ya n'isi na anyị ebu ya n'isi anyị abụ na-emeli megbuo onye mma amụ awa Umueri niile n'iru anyị so His Royal Majesty Igbesa Ben Emeka bụ igbe anyị na PG anyị n'azụ wavụ na-emeli ya ụdị onye jiwa adị mma n'anya ka anyị na-agazi igbe ya ga na-agba anyị na PG ka onye jiwa aga Your Majesty ibe anyị jiwa ekwuwe ndị a bụ na a na-asị onye lile enu ọjị kpawa ọjị nkụ na na-alịrị ọkwada ọ bụrụ oge ọbụla ka anyị na gị na-enwe ebe ụdị a etinyesịrị anyị aka ibe ụfọdụ ibe na Umueri anyị mara mbọsị ọzọ ọ ya abụ ọnya ka ma ibe anyị chọrọ anyị ji wa bịa taa anyị chọrọ ka anyị na-aga kpaa maka ya ka ịkọwala anyị maka mmemme ya eme Satọde na-abịa. Saturday bụ 7th of May 2022 akali na-ya eme Thanksgiving achọ ka ịkọwado okele anyị maka ya kedu ife ọ bụ kedu ife o ji abụrụ ife dị mkpa
nke izi ife gbasalụ that Thanksgiving ọ wara anyị n'aba ma ya nọkọtara chetie ọ ndị ụbaka ndị Umueri born again Christian through one of our